George Clooney has always stood tall in the spotlight, not only as a multiple award-winning actor, director, and philanthropist, but as a beacon of charm and class in Hollywood. Yet now, at the height of what many thought was a peaceful and fulfilling life, news has surfaced that his health is rapidly deteriorating. For months, there had been quiet murmurs about George's condition. A noticeable weight loss here, a cancelled appearance there. But it was dismissed by many as the natural toll of age or the pressures of celebrity life. That illusion came crashing down this past week when reports emerged that Clooney had been rushed to a private facility for urgent medical attention. Insiders close to the family have shared that George Clooney is battling a progressive neurological illness, one that has silently affected his speech, memory, and mobility. Though the family has not released an official diagnosis, medical experts suggest it may be a form of early-onset dementia or another degenerative disease. What makes this revelation even more tragic is how quickly the condition has advanced. Just months ago, George was filming, smiling, and speaking passionately about justice, climate change, and his humanitarian efforts. Today, he is reported to be under constant care, with limited public appearances and a dramatically changed routine. Perhaps no one has been more devastated by this reality than Amal Clooney, George's brilliant and deeply admired wife. Known globally as a respected human rights lawyer, Amal has spent years juggling courtrooms, international missions, and raising their twins, all while supporting George in both his personal and professional life. But even her unmatched strength met its breaking point. When doctors issued the most recent update on George's irreversible condition, Amal reportedly collapsed. According to a source close to the family, she had just finished speaking with George's medical team when she slumped to the floor in disbelief, overwhelmed by exhaustion and heartbreak. Paramedics were called, and though Amal did not require hospitalization, she was advised to rest and remove herself from the stress, a suggestion she has reportedly refused. Her message has been clear: George needs me more now than ever. George and Amal are the proud parents of twins Ella and Alexander, who are now just over 8 years old. The couple has fiercely protected their children from the glare of the media, but this crisis has forced them to make difficult decisions. Sources say the couple has limited the children's visits to their father's bedside, hoping to shield them from the emotional weight of his condition. Amal is said to be grappling with how and when to fully explain to the children what's happening, a dilemma no parent should ever have to face. George, known for his humor and lightheartedness, still manages to smile when the children are around. But those moments are now brief, and increasingly rare. As word of Clooney's health has begun to spread through private channels in Hollywood, the reaction has been one of sorrow and reverence. Friends like Brad Pitt, Julia Roberts, and Matt Damon have reportedly reached out to Amal, offering support, prayers, and privacy. According to the doctors overseeing Clooney's care, his condition is stable but worsening. This means that while he is not currently in critical danger, the disease is taking its toll on his neurological system. There is no known cure, only treatments to slow the progression, and even those are limited in effectiveness. George is now under 24/7 supervision, surrounded by medical professionals, his family, and a tight circle of trusted aides. He has good days and bad days, but the trajectory, sadly, appears to be downward. The decision has been made to keep him out of the public eye for the foreseeable future. Future projects, appearances, and philanthropic efforts are all on indefinite pause. In this time of heartache, one thing remains beautifully clear: the love between George and Amal Clooney is unshakable. Despite her own collapse, Amal has resumed her bedside vigil, often holding George's hand, whispering stories, or simply sitting in silence beside the man she calls the love of my life. Their story, once the fairy-tale romance of Hollywood and global justice, has taken a heartbreaking turn. But even now, as fate tests them in the cruelest way, their love endures. Amal's collapse, as symbolic as it was physical, showed just how deeply intertwined their lives have become. She is not just a wife, but a guardian of his dignity, a protector of his legacy, and the steady voice whispering, "I'm here," when words fail him. For the millions who admire George Clooney, this isn't just a story of a star in decline, it's a reminder of the fragility of life, the preciousness of time, and the unbreakable bond of true love. While we can't change the diagnosis, what we can do is cherish his impact. From his cinematic brilliance to his humanitarian passion, George Clooney will always be remembered, not just for the roles he played, but for the life he lived with integrity and heart. If this story touched you, please subscribe to our channel and tap the notification bell. We'll continue bringing you the real stories behind the headlines, with honesty, compassion, and respect. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and send your love to George, Amal, and their family during this incredibly difficult time.